Nelson Mandela, a towering figure in the history of the 20th century, emerged as a beacon of hope and resilience amidst the dark shadows of apartheid in South Africa. His life story, marked by unwavering determination, compassion, and a relentless pursuit of justice, serves as an inspiration for generations across the globe. Born on July 18, 1918, in the village of Mvetso in Umtata, then part of South Africa's Cape Province, Mandela belonged to the Thembu royal family. His given name, Rolihlala, translated to pulling the branch of a tree, or metaphorically, troublemaker. Little did anyone anticipate that this child, born into a society entrenched in racial segregation, would grow up to challenge the very foundations of apartheid and lead his nation towards a future of equality and reconciliation. Mandela's early life was shaped by the values instilled in him by his parents, Gadla Henry Mfakanieswa and Nosekeni Fanny. His father, a chief, played a pivotal role in molding Mandela's sense of justice and duty towards his people. However, Mandela's life took a significant turn when he lost his father at the tender age of 9. This early loss not only exposed him to the harsh realities of life but also fueled his determination to make a difference. Educated at the Clarkberry Boarding Institute in Healdtown, Mandela's academic journey laid the foundation for his future activism. He went on to study law at the University of Fort Hare and the University of Witwatersrand, becoming the first in his family to attend university. This education marked the beginning of his commitment to dismantling the systemic injustices that plagued South African society. The 1940s witnessed Mandela's initiation into politics, as he joined the African National Congress, ANC, a political party that would become the epicenter of his lifelong struggle against apartheid. The ANC, formed in 1912, aimed at uniting Africans in the fight against discrimination and oppression. Mandela's passion for justice and equality found a home within the ANC, where he quickly rose through the ranks. As Mandela's political activism gained momentum, so did the discriminatory policies of apartheid. The National Party, which came to power in 1948, intensified segregationist laws, institutionalizing racial inequality and stripping non-white South Africans of basic human rights. Mandela and his contemporaries within the ANC responded by adopting a more confrontational approach, advocating for civil disobedience and non-violent resistance. The turning point in Mandela's life came with the Sharpeville massacre of 1960, where peaceful protests against discriminatory past laws resulted in the police opening fire on unarmed civilians. The massacre left 69 people dead and hundreds injured, prompting the ANC to shift towards armed resistance. Mandela, recognizing the urgency of the situation, co-founded Umkhonto we Sizwe, Spear of the Nation, in 1961, a militant wing of the ANC. The next few years saw Mandela and his compatriots engaging in acts of sabotage against government institutions. However, the South African government responded ruthlessly, leading to Mandela's arrest in 1962. In 1964, Mandela, along with several ANC leaders, was sentenced to life imprisonment during the infamous Rivonia trial. Mandela's imprisonment on Robben Island, a desolate prison off the coast of Cape Town, became a symbol of the apartheid regime's attempts to silence dissent. The harsh conditions of Robben Island failed to break Mandela's spirit. Instead, he used his time in prison to continue his education, engage in political discussions with fellow inmates, and maintain a sense of purpose. Mandela's resilience and commitment to justice resonated far beyond the prison walls, capturing the attention of the international community. While Mandela languished in prison, the anti-apartheid movement gained momentum globally. Activists, political leaders, and ordinary citizens worldwide rallied behind the call to free Nelson Mandela. The international pressure on the apartheid regime to release Mandela and end racial segregation became an integral part of the struggle against injustice. Mandela's release in 1990 marked a historic moment not only for South Africa but for the world. The dismantling of apartheid became a reality, and Mandela emerged from prison as a symbol of triumph against oppression. His walk to freedom was not just a physical journey from the confines of Robben Island, but a symbolic stride towards a new South Africa. The years following Mandela's release were characterized by intense negotiations between the ANC and the apartheid government. Mandela played a pivotal role in these talks, advocating for a peaceful transition to democracy while ensuring that the rights of all South Africans were safeguarded. The negotiations culminated in the country's first democratic elections in 1994, where Mandela, affectionately known as Imadaba, became South Africa's first black president. Mandela's presidency marked a new era for South Africa, one defined by reconciliation and nation-building. He recognized the importance of forgiveness in healing the wounds of a divided nation and established the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, TRC, to address the atrocities committed during the apartheid era. Mandela's commitment to inclusivity and unity set the tone for a nation grappling with its painful past. Despite the monumental achievements during his presidency, Mandela remained cognizant of the challenges that lay ahead. His presidency, spanning from 1994 to 1999, was marked by efforts to address economic disparities, improve education, and foster social cohesion. Mandela's leadership style, characterized by humility and a commitment to service, endeared him to the South African people and the global community. Upon leaving the presidency, Mandela continued his advocacy for social justice and peace on the international stage. His efforts to combat HIV/AIDS, promote education, and address global issues earned him admiration and respect worldwide. Mandela's commitment to humanitarian causes transcended borders, making him a revered figure beyond the confines of South Africa. As Mandela entered his twilight years, he became a symbol of wisdom and grace. His autobiography, Long Walk to Freedom, published in 1994, provides a poignant account of his life and the struggles against apartheid. Mandela's narrative is a testament to the power of resilience, forgiveness, and the human spirit's capacity to overcome adversity. The world bid farewell to Nelson Mandela on December 5, 2013, as he peacefully passed away at the age of 95. His legacy, however, lives on in the hearts and minds of those who continue to be inspired by his indomitable spirit. Mandela's life serves as a reminder that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges, one person's unwavering commitment to justice can transform the course of history. In conclusion, Nelson Mandela's life journey encapsulates the triumph of the human spirit over oppression, the power of forgiveness in healing deep wounds, and the enduring quest for justice and equality. His legacy is a beacon that guides those who strive for a better world, reminding us that the pursuit of justice is a collective responsibility that transcends borders and generations.